part 2 of the genre kind of ranting. Yeah, now I'm looking in the top 100 for superhero for sci-fi. There's one legitimately superhero prose book up at number 1, but that's from Dead Tree Land, like a trad pub. But then again, as you start scrolling down, there's a smattering of lit RPG that has lip service to superhero stuff. You have more like Monster Girl, harem stuff, which honestly I'm beginning to think that the harem genre is kind of like the paranormal erotica genre for women, except for the harem genre targets guys more often. But I find both equally as annoying when I'm trying to find in particular, the kind of superhero books I want. Let's see, another harem book, more romance. Catelyn in the Highlander. How is that a superhero prose book? Why? Because she finds some hunk of a Highlander to go peg in the corner? Right. Let's see, more paranormal romance. A paranormal high school bully romance. Gifted Academy, book 1. Well, you know what? I'm going to bypass your book and stomp on it on the way out, because again, frustration levels are very high. What the hell is this doing here in Superhero Sci Fi? The Legend of the Crestral, the Sylvan Chronicles book. That tells me it's more like general fantasy. What's it doing here? Let's see. The Alien Lord, a sci-fi alien warrior romance. Vogdian Mates book 1. It's another floating ab book. Oh, another floating ab book. The girl in the box thing, if I remember correctly, it's kind of like a superpowered girl versus like shady conspiracy men in black people. Not really my cup of tea right now. Oh, Bunny Girls 2, a bunny girl harem adventure. This Simon Archer guy is everywhere. Even though his books really have nothing to do with actual superheroes. Again, the harem aspect is the primary thing, the primary genre, and whatever trappings people put to it, that's just the little asides, like the little spokes in the lip service they're given to other wheelhouses. I just look at what the primary stuff is, and it's like, oh dear God. Yeah, again, Amazon, you need a primary harem section where, again, have the genre stuff pulled down. You don't even put it in science fiction or fantasy subsection. Legitimately have a genre called harem, as an example. Oh boy, let's see what are the rest of these things. Time and Space Between Us, and the other Highlander thing in the series is up there. More bunny girls. This Simon Archer guy is basically, I would say, maybe about a quarter of the selections on the first page. Because he has quite a few books even on the first page of 50 here. And so does the Catelyn in the Highlander person. Oh dear God. See, this makes me want to basically take a gun and just shoot up my computer screen right now. I'm that frustrated. It's like, and then there's another thing called Damsel No More. And based on the cover I can see, it seems like it should belong more in like a police procedural. Most of these covers do not tell me that it's cape and spandex at all. Even the Sanderson books are kind of vague on that regard, because even those books really aren't about traditional superhero prose setups. Now I'm going to the last 50. Let's see. Dark Dancer, an urban fantasy. That's not fucking superheroes. Fuck you, urban fantasy. This is the reason why, unless it's from Deacon Flynn and others recommending some urban fantasy setups, which honestly I'll put it below Go Start with St. Tommy, because it's like, oh my God, it's urban fantasy that I can actually read and I'm not angry at. Oh wow. But let's see what else we got here. Some sort of jumper novel, but that doesn't scream superhero prose. Another lit RPG epic, a sci-fi alien abduction romance, Forge of the Gods 2, which is another Simon Archer thing. This Simon Archer guy must have some ghostwriters, because he has books everywhere in the top 100 for superhero science fiction. Seriously. it just makes me want to pull my hair out all the time. That's why I do so many word search experiments to try to basically see if I can cut out all harem, all lit RPG. I'll only select any lit RPG stuff from people I trust, like Brian Niemeyer and others in Pulp Rev, because they have similar taste to mine, so I can trust their recommendations. Ah, man. Let's see. The Second Wish, Yes Master, Book 2, which is, again, Simon Archer. God, this guy, you know what? I take it back. He's about half the freaking list on the superhero science fiction tab. Christ! Another girl in the box thing. They have a most wished for subsection for in superhero science fiction. I guess I could take a look at that next. Let's see what we got here. So we got a little bit of Wuxia stuff. I don't know why Awaken Online Unity, even though Travis Bagwell has an interesting little, lit RPG setup, it does not belong in superhero science fiction. It does not. Full stop. Does not. More lit RPG. Even though I like Sleight of Hand, the Amber Farrell book series, the Bite Back series by Mark Henwick, it's pretty much if you take the old Anita Blake books before they became utter complete trash, but put a more police procedural actual mystery bent to it. Again, the guy doesn't go overboard with the sex and everything. It's more about, what does this woman do in a situation where there's all sorts of supernatural stuff out there. So it's kind of more like Blue Bloods meets the early seasons of Supernatural, if I was to put anything to it. But that still doesn't belong in superhero prose land right here. But I'll still link it below so that way, again, I'm trying to offer stuff I've read before, even in between all the ranting. Oh boy. Let's see, what else we got here? The Girl in the Box thing, book 40. Jesus Christ! Book 42, book 11. So this guy's stuff, Robert J. Crane's stuff, is part of a decent chunk of what's popping up here. Oh God, Gargles, a shifter and rockstar romance. And it's another floating ad book. Right. You aren't superhero pros. Honestly, writers that are out there, this will make me basically not give your book even one iota of a shit, like a shit fuck at all. I'll basically look at that and I'll go zipping right past it, because I actively hate certain genres right now. It's just like, full stop. I fucking hate them. Fucking hate them. Oh, God, what else is on this train wreck? Let's find out. Oh, wait. Here we go. I finally see an actual, what looks like a superhero prose lit, cover. And let's see. Crisis, the Omega Superhero, book 5. Wow. And he's number 79 out of 100. People, we've had like 2 superhero books on this actual top 100. Wow. Amazing. Oh, look, the Alison Brownstone Omnibus is more fucking paranormal romance bullshit. I'm a whammon, I don't need no man thing. Like, again, I can see the complete, utter Karen floating from the cover here. It's like, I'm sick of characters like that. If anything reminds me of Anita Blake, I'd know about that shit so quick. So quick. Oh, wait, look here, Superpowers, year 3. That's on number 86. Let's see, more of the stupid Catelyn and the Highlander crap. That shit belongs with romance like that one frickin' historical romance where the lady from World War I or 2 goes back in time to meet the Highlander people. Again, see, I hate that genre so much that even though it's a TV show, I can't even remember the goddamn title. Let's see. Oh, look, Escape the Deep, the heinous crimes of Sarah Slick, book 1. That screams paranormal or urban fantasy to me. Oh, God. Chosen by the Vampire Kings, another floating ab book. More girl in the box stuff. Yeah. the superhero genre is totally fucked on Amazon. No, not gonna lie, it's completely and utterly fucked. That's the reason why I'm glad Silver Empire put most of Heroes Unleashed, on their own personal site, to where it's like, at least I can see when they release more in that universe. It's like, thank fucking Christ, because when I've tried to find some of their books online, it's buried under fucking everything. No matter what you do, it's like, it's at this point where it's like, I'm wondering, you know what? I'm just wondering, like, when is Amazon going to just completely implode when it comes to the genre tags? It's just fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I'll probably put a little thing on here, like, overabundance of cursing. I guess all I can really say for this part 2 is just the absolute state of genre tagging, and my overall, beyond all known star systems level of rage at trying to find what I want. I guess I'll have some closing remarks with part 3. It's gonna be all off the cuff. This whole thing was off the cuff.